Okay, so some of you may have seen the ad I put out about this Fox Van R rear shock. Usually with the new DHX shocks, you're supposed to give them a nitrogen charge. Now, personally, I think that's a load of crap, because air is 70% nitrogen, and that is plenty enough of a gradient for any gas in your shock to go somewhere into your IFP. Now, if you don't have the special like hypothermic needle that comes with charging the IFP, there's not all hope is lost. All you need is like the normal tools, a crescent wrench for undoing the damper piston, and then Allen keys, depends on your shock, but as long as you've got a set of basic tools, as well as a Dremel with a, I forget what stone this is, just something to shave off I believe these are brass ball needle valves. And so you see, what I've done is I've shaved two sides to make a point, and then you'll see a little slit where I squeezed the two ends together, but the two ends that are open allow air to come in. And so in order to punch the rubber pellet, you need something sharp, and the ball valve alone isn't gonna do that. It's too dull. So how I'm gonna do this, usually you put the cap on here first, then the pellet, and then you put it all together. I'm gonna put this all on the needle first, because this is a one-time use. The pellet's a one-time use. Once you puncture it, that's it for it. That's it. So I'm gonna take the old one out. So it's in there. Just pick it out. There it is. So that one might survive another use, but you don't do that. So you just get a new one. What I did with these pellets, I just rubber welded, like cement glued, 3 layers of tire patch. Just something to seal off the needle when you pull it out. And keep in mind, when you put the set screw into this cap, you have to make sure it's as tight as it can possibly go, but loose enough that you can actually fit the needle in. So cap is clear. I'm just gonna push this in. So I just push the pellet in there. You see it at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna screw this in until basically it's tight, and just loosen it off a little bit. About there. So now it's pinched down enough that this won't lose so much air. So then I'm gonna put it through the hole, puncture it into the system. This part sometimes causes difficulty, so there it is. And I'm gonna put this over. Push it in, grab the retaining ring for the piggyback, just close it off like this, and I'm gonna pump this up to, I don't know, as much as I can. It's 50. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Get this ready. So I got it all pumped up. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And generally speaking, a good check to make sure you got good pressure is by pushing it down. And usually I use like a 10mm Allen key, whatever will fit into the eyelet. Seems to be working great. There's no play at the top, so if I pull up and down, there's no play except for the play in the eyelet from the Allen key. I should be able to push it all the way down. If I can, it shoots back up. Now we test the rebound, so we screw it in. There you go. And loosen it off. I know for a fact that this shock has been successfully serviced. Okay, so this Fox Van R is for sale. It's 9.5 inches eyelet to eyelet, a 3-inch stroke. Let me just take a quick measurement. Eyelet inner diameter is 15 millimeters. That's without the bushings. And the depth is 13 millimeter. Wait a second. 12.5 millimeters. Yeah. So it's for sale.